What's going on, everyone? Good morning. Good morning. Todd, good morning. Happy Monday.
Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm excited to be here. Just got back from a quick trip to Nashville and on an operations meeting. 24 hours, you fly in, fly out. It was an awesome event we just got back from on how to run like a high-level team. So I'm excited to be here because we've got a lot of stuff to share, and especially things going on this week with our teams and some things we've got going on.
Yes, that's right. This week we're starting an awesome new 12-week program. It's by the Locker Room Coaching Program. And so I wanted to ask you some questions and interview you all about that today.
Perfect. So, I've been looking for, I think you're frozen. I've been looking for a coaching program recently that is like team generated. All the coaching we've done has all been high level focused on building the business for the team leader, but not for the team itself. So I really dug deep trying to find a program that I think we could leverage tools and resources that are out there and coach from to our team. So I think this is going to be great to help our team members and our organization really getting to that next level because, Daniel, think about it. We can only coach so much. Unless you have the systems in place, to work from, it takes a lot to develop that. So why not work with somebody who's already got it running and, leverage what they've got.
Right. What's cool about this program, it's a 12-week and the curriculum's already laid out and it's a proven process. And so we're just going to follow it along with an accountability partner and coach and, someone that a lot of times, like you mentioned, we can teach things to the team and show them how to do things, but sometimes you need that third-party validation.
Yep. What I love is Melissa Cruz is going to be our coach on this for the next 12 weeks. And what I love is that it's not me saying do the work. It's another coach to the team, do the work, and we're going to check in and we're going to hold you guys accountable because you can only, I don't want to say harass, but push somebody so far. And they've got to hear it from someone else sometimes. So I think this is going to be really good for our teams.
And what's great is I noticed that there's a workbook that's included. So everyone on my team that's participating, we've ordered the workbooks, and that's it right there. And so that's gonna be it's so
laid out.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice that it's all laid out. We're doing it as a big group together, and it's week by week. The sessions are recorded in case for some reason you have to pick up the kids at that time, which is something that we've been discussing with my wife, Nicole, at that hour. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't know Melissa Cruz yet, but I'm looking forward to working with her on this project as well.
No, I'm also holding people accountable to the fact that if they don't show up, now I've got a couple of team members who obviously have commitments at 3:30 on Mondays that can't be there. And those are the ones we kind of we'll hold you different accountable. We're going to kind of peg you with questions after the calls or, to know you've watched the recording. We've got to show houses. We've got to go to closings. We've got to do things. This is 1 hour. You can do it in the car. Best to do it in Zoom while you're at your desk. But you can also go back to the recordings and check things that are there and circle back on stuff. And there's going to be homework after the fact. So, but if people are engaged in this or not engaged in it, and then we're week 2, 3, 4, and they're just missing everything, sorry guys, we're gonna have to take you out of it because we want to concentrate on the high level of people that are engaged and wanting to learn and push forward.
Right. So it's an awesome program, and I know you have experience with a lot of different coaching programs, and a lot of coaches all over the country, and I know that you invested a lot of time looking for the perfect fit. And so it's exciting to be a part of it all.
No, we're ready to do this. So this is broken up. It's something we're going to be pushing into. I think given the success of this series that we're going to do, I want to push this every quarter to our teams and people that we meet. And as an item of value we can bring to them to help them. If you're already at 2 sales a month, cool. Maybe this help get you to 4 sales a month or get you some other ideas on how to work. But It's broken up into 3 sessions, basically over a 3-month period. So section 1 is going to be week 1, your 5 for 25 challenge and lead gen strategy. It's getting your top 100 into your book, and we can drop the picture in the comments as well. I think we can put it in there. And it's going to be getting your top 100 in there, getting a note card out to them. Hey, I'm in real estate, or hey, just checking in on you. So like one of the tools is get note cards. Week 2 is time management. That's a big thing. I've got one of my agents who's really bad with time management. So I'm like, when we were sitting down with our one-on-one last week, I went into the locker room and pulled out some time management things we could chat on about, what I say is like 9 to 10, work on your closings, 10 to 11, work on your prospecting, 11 to 12, work on your new appointments that you have coming up for showings. Really start blocking. Treat it like a work day, not just I'm going to get up 9 o'clock, go to the gym. That's going to help us through there. 20 years in the business, I still feel like I need scripts and role play, and I'm excited for week 3 because that's going to be scripting and role playing and getting people accountable to each other to do role plays. I had an agent recently say to me that I've been in the business a couple of years and I don't need role play. I don't need to learn how to script. I'm like, I would love to script because I need to keep refreshing my tools and my energy because things change. Week 4, social media. We all think we're social media specialists, but there's always right ways to do it and wrong ways to do it. So we're going to show you the right ways to do social media to get the clients to find you through social media. So that's the launch.
Right. Yeah. And it's awesome that it's a 12-week program. So, I don't know if you've ever read the book, The 12-Week Year, but that's a great book. It's treating a 12-week period as though it was a year. So, set certain goals for yourself in that 12-week period. And then instead, there it is right there. I've got mine on my desk. And, instead of making tweaks, waiting till the end of the year, the beginning of the next year to make tweaks, you can make those tweaks at that 12-week mark and just, knock out all the things that you want to improve upon. Just basically express your goal achieving.
It's going to be awesome. And, I love the 12-week idea because we're already setting up in like the next week. We've got calls on our 4th quarter recruiting and our 4th quarter goals. And then, probably September, October, we need to be working on our 2022 goals. So let's get into section 2, accelerate. It's all about skill set development and dialing up your intentionality. It highlights great tactics to position you to earn more business. Sorry, I'm trying to read the screen. But what week 5 is getting the listing. It's not just going in, presenting and getting the listing and signed, but like the whole process of working with the listing. Week 6, getting buyers, working with them, getting them to commit to you. Week 7 is open house strategies. I think we just need to have Jeff teach that because he's obviously the open house king. But how to do a successful open house, because it's not just put a sign in the yard and hope that everyone comes in and we'll buy that particular property, but how to leverage the people that are coming into the property and how to get more there. Week 8, follow up and client experience. And I kind of tying into Jeff again. When we met last week, he's like, I don't leave my office until I have an appointment for the next day. And it's all about the people who come to his previous open houses trying to get commitments from them. Yeah. So that's going to be an awesome, next session.
Right. Yeah. I like week 8. And the other awesome thing is we're doing this as a group. So it's going to be collaborative. So there are going to be some things that you've had great experiences with. Jeff has had great experiences with. I and everyone else on the calls that we can add, nuggets or ideas to shortcut, whatever it is, whatever the goal is for that week.
So section 3 is achieve. It's the final section, takes you from being a great at selling homes to making you a real estate business owner. It shows you how to move from the tactical into what it takes it to build a sustainable relationship-based business. You and I have gotten to the point in our careers, most of our business is a repeat and referral. So this is going to get us get the people to that point, how to run your business like a business, repeat and referral type business.
And that's such a big thing, treating your real estate business like a business and not just I'm a realtor and, I just being responsive to phone calls. I help people show homes when they call me, and every now and then I get lucky and someone calls me to sell. So it's so important to treat this like a business and create repeatable, systematic processes in your business.
So week 9 is running your business like a business. It's going to teach us how to do that. And a lot of that comes into like the financials, taking your first commission or just every commission check and taking out 10% towards taxes or 15% towards taxes, 10% towards business, and how to break out what is balanced, so you just don't get in 10 grand and you go spend 11. It's you get in 10 and you have 5 left over because you need to budget accordingly. Week 10 is becoming the person you want to attract. They create your avatar of your ideal client. Maybe you want to work with 𝙿𝙘𝙝𝙧𝙗, so they'll show you how to get that set up. And then week 11 is be a student of the market. So what I think we're going at with that is understanding the market and the areas that you're working. Why I don't work the entire state of Florida, because I have no idea what the Tampa market's doing or the Daytona or Jacksonville market's doing. I know what Orlando's doing. So it's like knowing how to study that and look at the back end of it. And then 12, consistency and conversion, which is basically creating the repeatable process so you can be a successful business owner.
Yeah, so it's exciting, and it starts today at 3:30 p.m. This 12-week program.
So what Daniel and I decided we're going to do is each Monday come on and give you guys our top things we took away from the previous class. So when we do host this again, you guys will have an idea of what we're doing, because this is something we're going to be running every quarter, I think, and we'll get it out to everybody who's interested in really building a business.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be great, and we're going to be writing down these nuggets that we learn on a weekly basis and sharing it with everybody. So is it too late to sign up now?
We are full. We may host another one sooner than fourth or first quarter, but I think we've got let's get this thing rolling and we'll get people on it. Now, my accountability is having these pages filled in and not blank. So that's going to be my accountability to everybody. I've listened and I've done it, and we're going through it.
Other accountable to that. It's not too late to sign up for the next session and get a head start and be an early bird. No,
I always get the early bird special. And I had a comment on here, Daniel. It says, "Is this an EXP agent that developed this?" And no, it is not an EXP agent that developed this. It is I want to say Keller Williams agent who created the program, created the company, the locker room, and that's what we're coaching from. And I don't know what brokers are with at this time. I know it's there, but this is a brokerage-centric coaching platform, and we're excited to get this thing rolling, see what it can do for our teams.
We're looking forward to it. So I'm looking forward to also sharing the nuggets that we learn next week.
Yes. Yep. Yeah,
well, thanks for sharing. Thanks for extending the opportunity to everyone on my team, and we're looking forward to it.
Definitely. So next Monday, guys, we will get you on week 1, the 5-25 challenge. All right.
All right. Thanks, Todd. We'll see everybody next week.
Yep. Enjoy.